Coming to you live from Southern California. The national spotlight is on MLBTheShow's Game of the Week. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Today we've got two teams with a lot of history, but it's traditionally been a one-sided matchup, Singy.
Yeah, they've certainly had the upper hand every time.
First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, number 80. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
All right, ready to go here. And now it's going to be Ichiro. Swinging a foul out of play. That just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
And now here is Kazuo. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. 1 out, base is empty. This one smacked out to left center. And a base hit right there. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Safe at second.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Hideki Matsui. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Next to hit, Kazuo Oka. Betts. Off-balance feed, there's one. On to Freeman, double play, inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here with my pal Singy. Starting on the mound in this one, Yusei Kikuchi. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And now the lefty to the right side, Nakamura. On to first. 1 up, 1 down. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it hits the fence. Cut off, throw to second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
2-1.
Man at second. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on the go. Cut out and miss. Saved at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now.
Batting fifth, the first base.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And a foul ball. Matsui tosses to first, and Freeman is retired. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, number 5. Chop to third, but it kicks foul. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
And up next for Chicago, Nori Nakamura. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Outside with a breaking ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Left field, way back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Hernandez settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Batting it, the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
And next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. That one drifts inside. Kyle Higashioka in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Hit hard, should be extra bases. The tying run is in to score from third.
Picks himself up an RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Kyle Higashioka, the next Cub to hit. Next pitch is outside. Yoshida stands at second with 2 gone. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and now Andy Pajes. On the ground to third. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions, hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, stand on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tied up here in the early going. And that skips in the dirt. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Here's Mookie to hit. Next offering is fouled back. That one not close. And the count is even, 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Ball 4, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Muncy digs in.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. Two outs. On the ground to first. And it finds its way through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. High fly ball down the left field line. And the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, Ichiro Suzuki. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hernandez makes the play, and there's 1 away. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. 1 gone, runner at first. And next for the Cubs, Hideki Matsui. Over to first, and he saved. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really runner on the go. Pitch misses, and that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Man at second. Fouled off. He was late. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Matsui, the runner at second with 1 away.
Strike him out.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
First and second, 1 out. Oka, the next to hit. That's the third. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 2 on, 1 out. And here's the first baseman. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
This one trailing, right center field. That one heading for the fence, and gone! And they add on. It's 5-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
1 down. And up next for Chicago, Nori Nakamura. And that clips the inside corner.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
That one just misses the outside corner. 2-2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Activity in the bullpen. Tyler Glasnow, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Now on the bump, Tyler Glasnow.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out. So a man at first.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. In the dirt, blocked. In there safely. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Right through there, got him. Out, number 2.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that's outside. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 7-1.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Base is empty with 2 away. Kyle Higashioka, the next Cub to hit. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Just off the inside edge. 2 outs, base is empty. Up the middle. And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at-bat, battling with 2 strikes.
So up next, Ichiro. Ripped to short. They take the force out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Back here in L.A. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
To the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll be safe at first. Man at first, nobody out. And now Teoscar Hernandez. That one fouled off, 2-2. Tucker gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Now batting, the catcher, Will.
The batter now will be Will Smith. And that drops in for a strike. Rolled to short, could be two. Matsui over to second, on to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the number. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. And in at second with an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it. And, man, he wasn't fooled at all. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And now the center fielder, Andy Pajas. Swing and a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with two out. Hesung Kim digs in now. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. This one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pajas up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. The Dodgers threatening. That's ripped to right down the line. And foul ball. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. One run across. Not in time. He's safe. It's 7-4.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Here's Mookie Betts. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Yusei Kikuchi.
Now pitching for
Koko Takahashi will take over here. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. One down. Runner takes off. Hard hit left side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, 2 outs. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. 3 runs on 5 hits. An error, but 2 are left stranded. On to inning number 4. It's back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's the shortstop, Kazuo Matsui. That one's in there. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Smoked on the ground a second. Throw on to Freeman. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
The batter, the left fielder, Hideki Matsui.
Hideki Matsui getting ready to hit. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. Man at first, Kazuo Oka now at the plate.
Ball, that's outside.
Man at first, one away. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Cubs 7 and the Dodgers 4. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Suzuki going back on it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle.
Here's Kyle Tucker. And that's downstairs and outside.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
2 outs, base is empty. Teoscar Hernandez will hit next.
Hernandez.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the inning is still alive with Will Smith coming to the dish.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Timing on swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swing and a slow roller. Matsui on the run. Throw to first. What a play. Inning over. So the Dodgers leave one, and they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's some real power at the plate. Number 5. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-1.
You know, these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Now it's the second baseman, 'n. 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 Swings through that one out in front that time.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Right side, hard hit. One away here in the fifth.
Now batting, right fielder,
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, got him. Gone after the strikeout.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
2 down, bases empty. Next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Out towards left center. Sizing this one up. And he makes the catch. And there's one away. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Andy Pajes digs in now. And that one pulled foul. The Cubbies leading by 4, last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And 2 away now.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. And they'll do it again. Got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Dodgers down in order. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Leading off for the Cubs, the catcher, number 2, Kyle Higashioka.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
No, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. I'll tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip cap.
Down the line, and a foul ball. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bases empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. High fly ball out to left field. Hernandez settles underneath it, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop.
2 outs, bases empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Kazuo Matsui. Here's a 1-1. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. That one missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Well, we go bottom 6, and at the plate for the Dodgers. Singh, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just... Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher on now, Yu Darvish.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive. Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
To first, and Betts is gone. Here's Max Muncy. The Dodgers down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So the batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Up the middle and a base hit.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now Kyle Tucker. Pitch misses, 2-1. And that one wrapped foul. Ohtani off of first with 2 away. Here goes the runner. Fly ball down the line. Suzuki. He makes the grab, and the inning is over.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Clayton Kershaw.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Hideki Matsui.
Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mixing up the speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Anthony Banda looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Yates getting loose as well. One down, base is empty. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And now the first baseman, number 5. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. Cubs are down quietly, but they still lead it by a count of 8-4. And we're back. Now at the plate, the Dodgers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Darvish kicks, delivers. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Higashioka down to first with it. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Now batting, the catcher,
Will Smith to the plate. And that's in there at the knees.
2-2 count.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
One out, runner at second. Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a
now pitching for
Yuki Matsui into the game, and he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball.
Three balls, one strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. One out and a runner at second. On the ground to third. Freeman is out. There's 2 away.
now batting, the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
And next for L.A., Andy Pajes.
Ball.
In the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Out to short, Matsui. Whips it across. That ends the inning. Back here in L.A., we go to the eighth. Stepping in, Nori Nakamura. And that is out of play. And that one is inside. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
One down, base is empty.
That's out.
On the ground to the left. Muncy sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The bat, number 7, designated hit Masataka Yoshida.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Masataka Yoshida. His 2-run homer back in the third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Kershaw deals. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it drops in. And that extends the inning. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So, man aboard. Kyle Higashioka, the next to hit. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Cubs going to a pinch runner, Kyle Teal. Off the plate, and now 3-1. Teal off of first with 2 away. Out to center, Pajes under it, brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Back at the ballpark as we take a check at the bullpen so far this season.
Number 6.
The 1-2. Left field. Matsui makes the grab. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie.
Here's Mookie now. Swings through that.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
There's a swing and a drive. And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
1 out. Runner at second. Muncy now at the plate. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99. One out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Started after it. Appeal to third. And Keller right on it. Says he held up. Squirts away a little bit. Man at second. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Tapped softly on the ground. Gets it to first. They get the out on Muncy.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
So now the DH spot, Shohei Ohtani. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And a swing and a miss there. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Runner from third comes across. It's 8-5.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now it's going to be Kyle Tucker.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Inside, just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that skips in the dirt. Teoscar Hernandez would be next if they can extend the inning.
Exactly the kind of bat you need in a clutch situation like this. Got to do whatever it takes to give him a chance.
On the ground. And there's a hit. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. It's 8-6.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Runner at first with 2 away. And here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move. So they turn to their closer, Kodai Senga.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
These hitters are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, they're going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
Now a move being made at second base. Entering is the pinch runner, Tommy Edman. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. This to third. He gets there on a slide. To first. Got him. Nice play. And that may have saved a run. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 8 and the Dodgers 6.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Anthony Banda.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So coming into the game now on defense, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Number 51, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ichiro Suzuki.
Ichiro Suzuki.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Got him swinging.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Kazuo Matsui. On the ground to short, bats up with it. Fires over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead.
Left fielder, Hideki Matsui.
So 2 down now, and here is Hideki. He's a guy who does it all with the lack of contact in today's game. This guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. Because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And that one way outside. 3 and 2 down. Oka on deck for the Cubs. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call out the inside corner.
So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Kazuo Oka. Matsui leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Tap foul at the plate. Struck him out without a swing. That's the first sinker we've seen today, and it was effective. Cubs lead 1. They lead at 8-6. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Next to the dish is Freddie.
Freddie Freeman.
To the right side, Nakamura slings to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. That's off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. Struck him out swinging. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
On the ground to third, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Cubs salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.